Good morning, everyone. It is a cold one out there, and it's so cold that we're even seeing some snow flurries. Take a look. We still have some precipitation on our Sky Tower Omni radar. Although it's green, we are seeing some snow flurries in some areas. Now, right around the Veterans Expressway, we had a mix of sleet and snow that was reported just a little after 6 o'clock this morning. Other areas, especially Citrus County, reporting some of that sleet. Also, snow flurries reported for much of Citrus, also Pasco counties, and we're also seeing sleet in Pinellas County. A lot of areas this morning reporting the sleet and some snow flurries. And if you have any of these pictures yourself in your area, go ahead and email them to us at news@WTVT.com. Now, through the entire area, we saw quite a bit of rain showers this morning, but the temperatures higher up in the atmosphere are so cold at that freezing level. What it's doing is just freezing that precipitation, and it's actually turning it into snow for some of us. So we are seeing some snow flurries. Take a look here. You see the white shading, also this pink shading. The pink, that's mixed precipitation. That's snow and also possibly sleet. Up to the north, right around Gainesville, you see where it's more of that white shading. That indicates snow. So we are seeing a large weather maker this morning, mainly because we have the moisture available. We have the very cold temperatures, freezing, available higher up in the atmosphere, and that's where we are getting a lot of this wintry mixed precipitation. 33 degrees, that's the temperature in Brooksville, 31 in Orlando, 32 in Ocala, where also snow flurries have been reported. Here's a look at all the rain that's still continuing to move in from the Gulf. Take a look in North Florida. You see the blue shading there? Well, that's actually snow. The purple shading, that's a mix between snow and sleet, possibly a little bit of rain, but overall the temperatures are just so cold, it's freezing. A lot of this precipitation, some of it melting before it hits the ground, and that sleet, that's where we see the snow starting to melt before it hits the ground. That's where we're seeing some reports of sleet, especially over the Howard Franklin Bridge, some pockets of sleet there. If you're driving this morning, you really want to be careful because the rain's still out in the Gulf, still making its way to the east. And as we head into noon today, we have up until noon to possibly still see some snow flurries and still possibly see some sleet around. Now take a look at the temperatures. They are still dropping. 32 degrees in Wesley Chapel, 31 in Lecanto, 33 in Brooksville, 35 degrees now in Tampa, 32 in Brandon. So we have cold temperatures at the surface, especially northern counties. I think you may see just a little bit more snow flurries, even sleet as we head through this morning, as well as much of the rest of the area. Now, we haven't gotten any reports in our southern viewing area of any snow cover or any sleet, but of course you can call those in, even send in some pictures. Also, the airports have not sent in any reports either. Our winds are coming in from the north, really going to pull down some very cold temperatures for us. Here's what it feels like when you factor in that wind. 26 in Tampa, that's what it feels like. Feels like 26 degrees in Brooksville, feels like 31 in Lakeland. Now, as we head through the day today, this wintry mix will start to move out as we head a little by afternoon. That Arctic blast will start to move in, some really breezy conditions as we head in through the rest of the day today, and really that cold air will start to filter down and give us some very chilly temperatures. Freeze warning for the entire area tonight. Hard freeze warning up to the north. Temperatures below 28 degrees for possibly several hours through the overnight hours tonight. On the water, small craft advisory, north wind 20 knots. Your high tide, that's going to be at 8:46. For today, the wintry mix will start to move out, gradually clearing. High temperatures just around 40 degrees. Some of us may struggle to get to 40 tonight. The freeze warning will be in effect. Temperatures in the 20s. Make sure you bring your pets in, cover your plants. Northern counties might want to cover any outdoor exposed pipes. For tomorrow, sunny and dry, high of 50. Here's your Sky Tower Omni 7-day forecast. We're going to see the sunshine as we head in through the next couple of days. And, well, we have a lot of areas still reporting that snow cover, mainly just some snow flurries. But this could be possibly our first snow sighting in some areas. Ice or snow. This is on a car in Citrus County. This is actually one of the first pictures that we've seen so far, one of our first sightings of it. Looks a little bit possibly like sleet there, but this comes to us from Dirk Trickle. This is in Citrus County. This was earlier this morning. Now, if you have any pictures of maybe some snow flurries, any sleet, anything you want to send in that you've seen this morning.
About 3 o'clock this morning, we've continued to get these reports of rain mixing with sleet, even some snow flurries at times, essentially from a line from Tampa over to the central parts of Polk County and places to the north. That's where we've gotten the reports so far. As you look at Storm Team 8 Viper right now, I want you to notice several things about it. Obviously, you have that rain and snow line that continues to slowly push down to the south. So there's still a slight chance you could see some snowfall or some sleet in Citrus County, Sumter County, possibly even the northern parts of Hernando County as that cooler and drier air moves in. But that's very important. The drier air, you can already see that the panhandle is starting to dry out. So all of this precipitation will be heading down to the south as we head through the morning hours, and we'll continue to see drier conditions through the afternoon. But now that the sun is up, we're expecting to change more of this into more of a all-rain event here over the next couple of hours. And you can see temperatures hovering right at or a couple of degrees above the freezing mark for most of us. 33 in Brooksville right now, 35 in Clearwater, 35 in Sarasota, and 34 degrees in Bartow. Check out these wind chills. We're still in the 20s as far as how it feels when you walk outside, and that is why the National Weather Service has placed us under a wind chill advisory all day. As we head into the evening hours, it'll feel like the low teens in our northern counties, low 20s in the inland area. So by 10 o'clock, that rain and possibly mixed with sleet will head down to the south, but only 37 degrees still at 10 o'clock. 41 degrees, not much warmer by noon, although we keep it cloudy, cool, and gusty. And by 6 o'clock tonight, those temperatures will start to drop as the skies clear out. And there's a hard freeze warning in place for Citrus, Hernando, Pasco, and a freeze warning that covers the rest of the area, Yolanda, even including Pinellas County for the first time, because even those folks will be down below freezing.
In eastern Hillsborough County, we watched the farmers watch the temperatures tumble in their strawberry fields.
It's a change, you know. You got to get mentally prepared for it for a freeze, you know, and it's definitely nerve-wracking.
Especially so since it lingered so long, prompting Polk people to strip shelves bare where space heaters used to be. Almost like a pre-hurricane run on plywood.
I would say if we can remember when we had the 5 hurricanes in the one time, the one season, it's probably equivalent to that.
So what's it like without heat? They got an idea over at Osceola Middle School when the built-in 84 and used, once-a-year system stalled.
Coldest classroom was about 66, and then we had some that were up to 71, 72.
We saw 60-something teenage boys dive into 50-something Spring Bayou to retrieve the cross at Epiphany and marveled at once-in-a-lifetime looks like defrosting delays at Tampa International, frost on our windshields, and tourists bundled up, or not, and happy to be here instead of back home.
Yeah, it's snowing, the airport's shut, we're off work, it's nice.
Maybe if you're a manatee maintaining that close proximity to the naturally heated springs in Crystal River, where they're so thick, swimmers are being asked to steer clear. But not if you're a worried grower back in the fields overnight with your capable chroniclers of current events capturing yet another degree drop.
Oh, always. Action News, you know, we watch it a lot.